What is going on YouTube? 0088 here with my fiance Carla, and we are reacting to the final episode of We're the Ones Who Live, The Walking Dead, and all their crazy mini-series is going on. And we're also going to do a little season review probably. So, yeah, well, not like an in-depth one, just our general thoughts, you know. Because we watched all the episodes, obviously, but we're going to just react to the final one and give our final thoughts and season review. So far, you're enjoying the season, right? Or you started off really enjoying it?
Peaks and troughs.
Yeah,
Peaks.
I wasn't that much of a fan of the last episode.
Peaks.
Man. I hated that they killed off Okafor because he seemed really interesting, man. Even though he had a funny voice that you could, if you didn't have subtitles, you can understand what he was saying.
I did think he would last a bit longer than he did.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, but you know
Definitely.
He wanted the CRM to change. He wanted CRM to change.
The CRM needs to change. The CRM needs strong leaders to change them.
What are we gonna say?
I don't know how this is gonna end. Probably won't end, to be fair.
Well, we took our time. I feel like I've seen spoilers, but like when I saw something that could be a spoiler, I quickly click off it. So I haven't.
That's not like you.
You think I just look into the spoilers and that? Not when I want to see something for myself. Unless I
You
don't
always
care.
end up getting
No, I try it. Yeah, I get spoiled because I'm online. And with online, if you're online a lot, it's just gonna get spoiled, aren't you? And if you look at stuff. But anyway, let's watch. Because final episode. Is Rick gonna make it back to Alexandria or the Commonwealth?
I reckon they'll do a season 2.
Yeah, probably. I mean, at this point, just do fucking another season of The Walking Dead proper. Like, that's all this messy stuff.
The CRM will bring the world back.
CRM needs to change.
We're gonna help the city stop them.
I
God,
remember
she
it
should have
all.
died ages ago.
Jadis, I know, I can't believe how big she became. We should have watched The World Beyond.
Who we
She
are
died a
now.
long time ago. It sounds really mean, but I don't care.
My name is Michonne. I lost someone years ago.
People are a resource.
They do a lot of shagging in this episode, don't they?
This whole series, you mean?
Like, yeah, sorry.
Someone did say, I noticed someone say, like,
You didn't see any sex scenes in The Walking Dead, but
they were like, make sure we get it all in. I mean, I know they ain't seen each other in a very, very long while. Technically, he knows Okafor just as long, if not longer, than Michonne.
That's so weird.
Which is
isn't
such
it?
a funny thought. But,
That's so weird.
like, it doesn't feel like that for us, but in the timeline, he would have. Yeah, man. What was I
Yeah,
saying?
they're really enjoying filming their sex
Yeah,
scenes.
they were talking about whether they should make the series about love or action. People thought, I get that they love each other, but we wanted to see more action. And we didn't learn much about the main CRM guy, you know, the guy that was from Lost,
You tried to
the
escape
leader of it, or
4
at least he
times.
looks like the leader.
Why are you here?
Just a sufferer.
I don't know why they
Someone
keep
you love, I
like saying the same things over and over again. You notice that?
I am Michonne.
Still love me.
But I mean, I feel like we've already heard all of this. In the
Yeah.
last episode, it was like
It's a Walking Dead thing where they repeat themselves over and over.
yeah, but it gets
But they don't need to do that when you only got 6 episodes left. Like when you only got 6 episodes, you don't need to do
Go
that.
in, you get the briefing, I get the dossier she left behind. We bring what we know to the city, then go home.
Bring
Together.
them into the city.
It's never that simple.
well, obviously it's not going to be that simple, is it? I don't understand. I would just leave that bloody dossier. I don't care. At this point, would you care?
But if they're going to come and
Sergeant
destroy
Major
your city and
But
destroy,
they don't know that that's
They
actually going
probably
to
think
happen.
I'm dead.
they kind of do.
No, they don't, because Jada's hid it all.
Yeah, but if they find Jada's documents and they know where Alexandria is, they will go and wipe them out because they have this really strict policy on you can't know about the CRM unless you're from the CRM, and if you are from the CRM, if you've left the CRM, we're going to kill you as well.
Well, they're fucking idiots, because Alexandria could be a resource for them.
Yeah,
Even though
well,
it's probably part of the Commonwealth at this
it
point.
could be, but they ain't going to see it like that, are they?
Oh, it's stupid. Well, and he's just going to walk back in there and everything's going to be hunky-dory.
He
Fuck.
said I didn't need to be scared. That it was just the burning.
Right.
He
Right.
walked back in there now.
That's what I mean.
Now how they gonna wait? It doesn't make sense. He's got to fake his death again, basically. Then he tried that like 3 times,
Pretty much.
but he needs someone from the inside to help him do that. They've made that clear,
I do like that he cut his arm off.
like the comic.
Yeah, it made it more realistic to the comic. I like that. I thought that was cool.
Bit late, but yeah, they actually did it.
Late,
He cut his own arm off. It was the governor that cut his arm off in the comic, his hand. And it was his right hand in the comic. They did his left hand here, which is probably a bit more practical. But
well, if he did it himself, he would use his dominant hand.
Yeah, it makes sense, yeah.
You're really here.
We went low to get out of it. We were struck by lightning.
Now, whenever I hear a South African accent, I just think of make me sweat, make me louder, make me... I think of Tyler now, because that's how she speaks, isn't it?
Hers, mine. So thank you for bringing her in.
Now you protein.
Why don't we just say it was Okafor?
Does she
I
fancy
used to
him?
think that giving up,
I know.
She wanted to kill Michonne, remember?
with you and I.
Okafor, he was never really not in the way he should have been. That's why he died.
He died because he had a rocket in his
You're meant
chest.
to be a part of this.
That would have happened regardless.
Well, show me the other way.
Surely it's not that easy to sneak in, right? No, surely not. A little
So
shitty
she's
face
dressed up like
that.
she's... I don't know, maybe they didn't... She didn't flag up anything because she's dressed like them? I don't know.
I bet Janice doesn't even have a little dossier.
Can you imagine she just done them
I
dirty
bet
like
she doesn't
that?
even have it. I bet she's just
What a
bluffing all the time.
bitch! Yeah, my dossier, you gotta find it and that.
Yeah, no, she was just bluffing the whole time.
Can you imagine? That would be so fucked. That's
It'd
like
be
the
so
worst thing she's
annoying.
done. All that sacrificing for no
He wants to
reason.
talk to you.
Who?
I'm guessing the main baddie. This guy feels like he runs the CRM, but he doesn't, right? I don't know.
Oh, he's gonna give him the
This is it.
echelon thing, right?
Oh.
He's still getting his hands dirty. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's not just sitting behind a desk and that.
I never had to do this.
Oh,
I never had to do my 6 for citizenship because I never really became a citizen. The end of the world and the beginning of the world. And we're the dead ones, Rick. Kind of like them. But they only kill
actually,
for
we're the ones who live.
food or out of compulsion, isn't that right?
It is.
Our scientists haven't figured it out. The kind
This
of
guy
dead
would have
ones
played a good old big boss.
we have.
Metal Gear Solid fans know what I'm talking about.
The sword that kills is the sword that gives life. And that's us. We're the sword. After everything.
Why do they always talk in riddles?
And I am
Such a
humbled
Walking
by
Dead
that.
trait.
I think
isn't
it's Scott Gimple that makes that happen. The
So,
showrunner, the guy that you see at the end of the show
Maybe
that
even
talks.
ask you to carry
It's
someone
his
else.
way of writing, I think.
People don't really talk like that to each other, do we?
No, we don't.
Talking rhymes and.
Like if you watch season 1 and 2 of Walking Dead, they didn't talk like that. So like they might say one thing, like but that's it. Even season 3, they didn't really talk like that much. They just were talking about right, got to do this, got to do that, got to do this, and that's it.
See, the dossier doesn't
He's
exist.
an artist. Oh my god, it might be a thing, you know. Jadis, you dirt. Oh, there you go. That'd be more interesting if it didn't exist. I was just looking at it.
Oh, she painted Gabriel.
Oh.
Kind of looks like Tupac. Don't it?
Yeah, it does
It's either
actually.
Gabriel or Tupac.
Oh, she's more interested in the dog.
Why?
Oh, the dossier is in there.
Imagine if it was like, haha.
Used to maintaining my Regent Rick Grimes. Alexandra safe zone. It's showing Rick's wife is a vulnerability destruction. Okay, we get it. How do you know she made copies? I'm sure they have a photocopy
copy
machine.
them and put them all
I'm sure they have a photocopy machine in that safe zone in their CRM.
I would have burnt that shit.
Yeah.
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 It wouldn't take much for someone to easily put that back together, right?
Yeah.
I would have burnt it.
Mr. Stokes, are you in there?
You know why she
Because they
took
don't know
Gabriel?
Jadis is.
It's weird how she took Gabriel's last name. You know, Michonne don't hesitate to kill people in this, so.
I mean, at this point,
Yeah, you ain't got time to mess
it's
about.
come that far.
Put your gun on the table.
She's staring into our soul like
I
this.
don't know, it's creeping me out.
After this next moment, everything will change.
CRM is Jane.
What's the worst thing you did to make sure someone else survived?
Poor Shane.
That's cool, I like this. Damn. I was trying to think of it in my head, they just showed it all. Yeah.
That was such a
I
cool
killed
bit.
someone with my teeth, like they do.
I'm sorry you had to do that.
They were about to rape his son, remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
I've given this briefing 2,533 times.
It's not that secret then, is
Just
it?
me and the elite soldier in question.
It's a lot of elite soldiers.
I know.
I don't think I've ever fought a community
The
that big
soldier in
before.
question has never been someone like you.
He says that to all of them.
I bet he does too. He says that to all the girls.
It's the start of what's next. A day completely about tomorrow.
Rick looking, what the fuck are you on about?
Words can't even say it right.
Is it a flashback?
Have to.
No,
Must
I
be,
don't
yeah, it
probably,
must be. Yeah, it
I
has to
know.
be.
Are we crazy?
Certified.
They don't really have a choice though, do they?
Same day my alcoholic father broke my jaw. I left home and landed a job at a VFW home. Barback.
It's a bareback.
I was 15.
Stop it.
That means
Those men
riding a
and women
horse
at the
without a
VFW,
saddle. What do you
they
mean?
became my real parents. I went to Vietnam twice. Fort Benning, officer training.
Benning.
Led me back to
That's Shane's favourite
British
place.
National Guard.
Literally is.
Through its
Fort
command.
Benning.
Do you think that actual briefing is that they've got a cure?
That's what some people speculated. I haven't seen any spoilers. That was before this came out.
Do you think Shane's going to walk through the door in a minute?
They cured me, Rick.
This is the echelon briefing.
They cured me, Rick. Even though
Where's Laurie and Coral?
they can turn walkers back into humans. They turned me back. They found my body. You're like getting worried now. That sounds plausible.
Oh my god, you never know what they do.
That means Herschel was right all along.
Dear sweet Herschel.
How much would a head fuck would that be? The amount of zombies you've killed, and it turns out there's a way to turn them back to human, even though that wouldn't be possible because they actually did die. But it's like, basically it'd be like bringing people back to life. I guess it would have to be.
You did what you had to do in the moment, I guess. Right?
In reality, if a zombie apocalypse happened, it wouldn't be like the undead. It
Said
would
you
be
saw
like
what the
people
Federal
going
forces
crazy.
did at the beginning.
Like some
They
kind of
bombed the
infection
cities.
that makes
Yeah.
you nuts.
Okafor
Yeah.
said that they called.
I saved Philadelphia by sacrificing Pittsburgh. My home.
My dad taught me, for better or worse, sometimes things have to burn to bring things back.
The sword that kills is the sword that gives life. I killed my past and a whole city so another could live.
I wonder how many
Let me tell you
alive
the first
people were
secret,
there.
Grimes. The first one. Most likely outcome is that we're all gonna die.
Right, Mr. Positive over
He
here.
doesn't run the entire CRM, does he? It's just like they're in charge of the army of the CRM.
I have no idea what anyone does in this show, to be honest with you. What's she doing? She's got her stuff.
So we were born this way.
I guess so.
Our modeling shows that non-necrotic human life, people, now have 14 or so years left on this planet. Could be quicker. And it isn't just the delts, it's starvation. Tenuous balance between population and yield.
It's true, yeah. It would be like that, wouldn't
And
it?
the
Does
most
he know
likely
there's
outcome
only
is that
14 years?
This rock will be cluttered with corpses, and it all becomes a strange temporary museum to an even stranger species that conquered it and marked it for a blink of its existence. This is why we do what we do.
What do you do, sir?
We're trying to beat the odds, Grimes.
So they want to. So they want to
Music
save.
doesn't match the moment.
Oh, you think is it a bit too funky for
I
you?
don't know. It just feels a bit. I don't know. It feels
It's
bit
like a
off.
mysterious moment where they're telling you.
Doop, doop. Almost like it should be in like. I don't know.
I don't know. It suits it for me because it's like when they're explaining to you like a briefing of a mission or something, and they're telling you all this information. You're like, ooh. But yeah, it's a bit. It is a bit. Could be a bit more
Maybe I'm
mysterious.
just not used to it.
Could be a bit mysterious. I do hear it a lot in games and stuff. What was I gonna say?
Sorry, I cut you off.
I forgot what I was gonna say now. I wonder. I don't get why the CRM wants to murder all these people. They know people are a resource. They keep saying that. Yeah, they just petrol bomb it.
I
And they just
know.
bomb everyone and make them
I
cough to
know.
death and that. And they're saying that the humanity is going to end in like 14 years.
And then we should do everything to stop it.
But they're killing everybody that could help humanity keep going.
It's a bit weird.
Like if they're, or A's rather. Was it B's or A's?
They
B's?
wanted to get rid of their A's so that these could be ruled upon.
enmeshed in the Portland school system to facilitate an evacuation of selected children.
CRM destroys communities for resources, for
I
strategic
was going to explain it now,
superiority,
maybe.
and to ensure the city's secrecy and security above all.
Once the operation on Portland begins, children will be airlifted away from 3 school sites. It will result in an evacuation of possibly 10% of the children in the city before the area is gassed.
That voice almost sounds like the TikTok AI voice thing that you hear in every short.
And its population
See, they're
is
still not
liquidated.
explaining it. They
We
just
have
said we want to take 10% of the children,
selected
everyone else can
communities
die.
throughout the continent and the world.
Sounds a lot like
To
Padre
monitor them,
from Fear the Walking Dead.
potentially
God, yeah, it
sabotage them,
does.
to influence their politics and approaches. Recently, we supplied test subjects for scientific experiments to CRM-run labs. Omaha, we destroyed it, along with its campus colony. And in 18 hours, we will take our final action to leave us as the supreme force on this continent, maybe the world. We will destroy Portland.
We tell the Civic Republic what the CRM does, like the bombing, whatever else they do. You don't leave people behind.
So in some ways they have to stop the CRM, otherwise they'll probably get blown to bits anyway.
In response to the loss of Portland, the Civic Republic military will declare martial law on the city, doing away with the council. With the city under CRM control and our alliance partners dead, we will march across this country and further eliminate any growing competition. We will take their resources and ensure supremacy. And maybe we get to survive.
That doesn't make any sense. How can he say that out loud and actually understand what he's saying? Like it
Bubble windows
makes
will be in
sense.
blackout. The children will not
Just
see
wipe everyone out.
Just
So-
Just wipe everyone out so that we can survive.
It's
But in
critical
14
to remain
years, there's not going to be anyone anyway.
steady. To not give in to the trauma that children will experience or that the participating forces will experience.
Anything changes on base, key the walkie.
Anything changes.
If I can be
Is that, what
gotten
she-
back.
is that why she's keying him now? So why did seeing those kids make something change for her? I don't get it. Like, I know their goal is to kidnap kids, so they can, I guess, populate the CRM, like over the years.
I feel like we've missed
That was
something.
Thorn.
Not just in this episode, in all of them.
Thought it would be good.
Avoid saying it's going to be okay. Just say they will be okay.
After all the escape attempts to right here, now, I think that the next leader in the next decade, that might be you. After
Don't
trying to
give it
get
to
away
Rick.
so many times, after so many years,
Bloody destroys everything
you
he
found
touches.
yourself free, dead to us. You could have gone wherever it was you wanted to go, and you came back. You've become a powerful story, powerful symbol.
Okafor brought him back, right? But this guy thinks he came back of his own free will to protect him. Because I know Okafor did say, like, if it weren't for me, oh, you
Yeah.
would have been dead or whatever. or something
Maybe he
like
doesn't know that Okafor was bringing him back.
that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong on that, but
Who's the person closest to you who's died in all of this?
Carl,
Yeah, my first thought was Carl.
then Laurie, maybe not Laurie.
He's who I saved, tearing out that man's throat.
But you couldn't save him in the end.
Well, he does in the comics.
If you followed the comics.
What if I told you you would never have to suffer that kind of loss again? That wherever you were running to, whoever you were running to, you could keep them safe. You could bring them to us.
Uh-oh. That's tempting, isn't it?
That's it was literally
Family,
my
friends,
first
a
thoughts
love.
as
I
well.
don't give a damn. They will be spared from our march whenever we would have found them.
But would you trust this guy? Like, you tell him where they are. Oh yeah, Alexandra, I've got my kids there, my whole friends are there, Daryl, bring them all in. Then we good. But I would love to say that if I was Rick, but
Rick's not that stupid, is he?
is this guy going to bring them in, or is he going to just go and wipe them
Wipe
out?
them out, probably.
'Cause he
Just
knows-
gave them a big fat story about how they're
You
going
need to wipe people
everyone
out.
Would he then save Rick's family?
Yeah, and it's
It
like,
doesn't make any sense.
how do you
I
know?
don't trust
How are you
this
going to bring them in? Like,
I'll
I don't
take
trust him.
he's thinking there's a reason Rick keeps running out. Let's get rid of that
Yeah,
reason.
where's he going back to? Yeah.
Let's get rid of the
That's
reason.
I'm taking that chance on you.
I'd love to watch an alternate reality about Shane and see how far he'd get without Rick.
Portland will die, and this
That's
force
long enough. No one's going to make that.
Republic
And they're all old
will
now.
begin our march on the countryside. The next world will begin. The sword that kills is the sword that brings life.
You don't need to do that. You've already got people there waiting.
Hmm.
You want to kill everybody, repopulate the earth, We didn't need to kill anybody in the first place.
They want to repopulate the earth with bees, that's the problem, isn't it? Even though...
Yeah, but bees will eventually become A's.
Swear on the sword.
Swear on the sword. Don't let it date.
Oh, open field, you're not going to get enough,
Screen time.
yeah.
No!
Oh my god.
Holy shit. You could see it in Rick's eyes. He's gonna go for it.
You were gone. You were dead. You could have saved whoever you wanted to and then saved the world.
Doing
The
a,
world isn't gonna win.
Jamie Lannister there, isn't he? No, when Jamie Lannister stops the sword with his hand.
Oh, shit.
Goddamn Okafor!
I never lost my son. I lost myself. He brought me back. My wife brought me back. We're the sword that kills. We're the sword that gives life. One unstoppable life. We're not dead.
Oh, shit.
You are.
Now what? Everyone's gonna know that Rick killed him.
I never got this whole leadership thing. Can't someone just kill the leader and take over? I guess you can't.
There's
Really,
always
if they really respect and love the leader, you can't do
And there's
that.
always somebody worse ready to step into their place, right? Isn't that where the saying "out of the fire into the frying pan" comes from? Or out of the frying
I
pan
got
into
the
the fire,
briefing.
whatever it is.
We'll talk later.
Throw the baby
He
out
went
the
to the woods
bathwater.
to be on his own before the old.
He put his body in there.
Yeah, I'm guessing so. Like a level on Resident Evil.
It does, doesn't it?
The elevator and everything.
Oh, hi.
That's annoying, isn't it? It's like when you've had a fart in the elevator and they come in with you. That's what it probably... Because that body's going to start smelling, right? How quick does it take before a body starts smelling?
I don't think it's like instant.
I hope he stabbed him in the head so it doesn't start going...
Oh yeah, shit, I didn't think of that.
But I'm sure Rick ain't that stupid, right?
I've always wondered in these, like, during The Walking Dead, all the communities they build, what if someone dies of natural causes? Just in their bed at night?
I know, I always think that.
You know what I mean?
Like, someone could just die and turn to a zombie. They must
Yeah,
have
and
a
then wipe
protocol
out
for
the
that.
whole, like, the whole community, right?
That happened in the Hilltops, remember?
Yeah.
When they shot them all with the poison arrows.
Yeah.
Well, not poison, they had guts all over them. And they just thought they were shot and they injured and that. And they went to sleep and they started turning to zombies.
Yeah.
And they all started getting eaten. It's fucked.
So who are they going to tell?
Gotta do it.
Who?
Rick and Michonne were going to tell somebody. They were like going to find out what the CRMO is doing, and then they were going to tell somebody.
Yeah, they're going to
Who
tell,
are
like...
they going to tell?
Like the civilians or something? Like there's an army of the CRM and then there's like a city. Well, I don't know if you've seen... I think the city's where that guy was drawing Carl and the phones and that. But I don't know who in the city they're going to tell.
Yeah, who are they
There needs to be some
what
kind
are
of...
they going to be able to do about it?
Yeah, because the
So
army are
bees,
probably...
right?
Yeah. I don't know what the city... I guess to revolt the people versus the army. Even though
But
they
they'll
ain't got
just kill them
weapons.
all. They haven't got no problem with killing people.
It'll be interesting to see how that works
They
out.
haven't got no problem with wiping out cities, have they?
I don't know if they would wipe their own out.
Oh.
Rick... What you had to say was, oh, my wife's on her period or something.
Yeah, that would have worked.
We're just getting rid of her tampons.
That's disgusting. That's Michonne, probably.
Yeah.
This is for all the times Rick.
Imagine he didn't know. Well, that's his metal arm, isn't it?
Oh, Jesus.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Oops.
That's violent.
Rick! We can't go home. Not yet. We have an entire tent of bombs out there. They're evacuating the kids. Then it's the whole city of people, Rick. We have to stop them. Because we can stop them.
But she found out what
Is this
he
yours?
was telling Rick at the same time, basically.
What's in it?
He's like, well, don't get mad, but...
They're gonna bomb the city of
What do you
their own CRM
No,
city.
not their own city.
Yeah, they're gonna evacuate the kids, yeah.
Why would they
I
bomb
didn't
their
catch
own
that.
city?
Before.
Why would they bomb their own city? That doesn't make any sense.
I know why.
How'd you come up with this?
Took some inspiration from the genius known as Nat.
You know, Bill said I could lead the CRM one day.
Shit. I guess you were right. You could do this all by yourself.
He's like, fuck's sake.
Just go. This is
What we have to do.
Wait, hold on, Michonne. Rick wanted to be a hero before, like, oh, I need to go back and save the CRM. Like, Okafor told me that we can change the CRM, you know, I can do it, I know I can do it. And this bit, Bill was going to actually make him be leader and let him do that, baby. And now, she was like, oh, you always got to be the hero. Why have you got to be the hero? Just come back home to your family. Now she wants to be the hero, and he's like, I want to go home.
Let's just leave.
Yeah, what?
Let's bounce. Get your coat
But, you know, the
off,
woman always
go
has to be right. Happy wife, happy life, you know. So even if she swapped positions, do what Michonne says.
Pretty much.
But to be fair, you can't just leave kids to die. I don't know. It's a bit weird when you know.
What sort of world are we making for them if we walk away from something like this?
He needs to be like, you're the one I want to go home. You're the one.
time I missed. Not seeing our kids growing up. I think about that time. And I just want to go back.
We are back.
And this is the shit we do.
Yes, it is.
Because we're the ones who live.
You're the Walking Dead. Right, so they're going to bomb their own city.
Apparently so.
Right, okay.
Well, I don't think anyone knows
I
about
don't really
that.
understand the motive, but...
Yeah, I thought we'd probably miss something.
What does that mean?
If only you could move the fingers, you could have left it like that. You could move the fingers.
That would be hilarious. That would be so funny. How does she know, because he left his arm, that he's going to betray her?
That shouldn't really mean anything. He might have just gone to the toilet or something. I don't know.
He might not want to wear it that day because it's too heavy. That's so weird. She just walked in and was like, I know.
She's upset about something.
Do you think we're going to see their kids in this episode?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think we are.
This is it.
All the bombs they've
The
got.
last little part.
That's mad.
I forgot. I have something for you.
Oh, that's Dawn's sword. He's not using a samurai anymore. Samurai's
I don't
better.
know where it's gone. They took it away from ages ago, didn't they?
Oh my god, they left him as a zombie. So lucky that guy didn't. Well, he saw the blood anyway. But
I think I'm emotional, indebted. You gotta make sure she stays.
We need to take care of this.
It's finally clocked on.
She's not gone.
I was just about to think, what's she so upset about? And I realised she's known him for 5 fucking years, isn't she? I keep forgetting that. It's not like she just met him 10 minutes ago.
I love it when they turn them into zombies.
People that you've seen them as
Yeah,
humans.
like when you see them in the same episode. I think he looked creepier when he was human.
Oh, it's like a little bear.
Yeah.
So when Rick stabbed him, he shouted Okafor's name, didn't he? I think that was to let you know that, oh, you weren't coming back on your own. It must have been Okafor. That's what that was, wasn't it? Because that's probably why he was like felt so safe around Rick, because he thought Rick was fully like into it, and he probably would have been had Michonne not come back.
Here she comes to wreck the day.
Rick! Dana!
Rick!
Take off your helmets.
So he can shoot us in the head.
She
Put your bag down.
Messing around, is she?
Oh.
This little star.
You're going to turn it out. And you are going to undo whatever you did.
I don't know if you can do that.
And when I find Beale, you are going to regret this.
Oh, I'm not Bill on that phone.
Not doing anything, she's just stood there watching.
I think she's so shocked that Bill's dead. Holy shit! Their kill count's gone up, innit?
They love a good explosion at the end of an episode, don't they? End of a series. They did it with The Walking Dead, didn't they?
Fuck, they will turn to walkers quick. I'm thinking some time has gone, right? How long were they sitting there for in this? Oh, that's that air thing, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why they've put Lara undercover, right?
I'll rush her. You get the other man.
It's the same tear gas that they used on them, isn't it? Or whatever gas that is.
You destroyed the whole world!
Okay. Rick destroyed the whole world. I mean, I know he spoils everything, but come on.
Well, the CRM is supposed to save the world, apparently, but I don't know how they...
What, by killing everyone? Makes no sense. Oh my god, imagine if Rick gets bit.
That'd be so
That'd be so fucked up, wouldn't it? What a stupid ending that would be. Oh, she got her groove back. She never really lost it, did she? But I mean,
she's
back.
She's like powerful with her sword.
How did you get to him?
I didn't give up. I didn't give me up like you did. Where is he?
Turn around.
That was Rick then. Is Rick's time finally up? No, they're not going to kill off Rick, are they?
Yeah, I'll be so stupid. They should have just let them die at the bridge
You
then.
don't understand. A dead world, love is dead.
Love doesn't die.
Love doesn't die.
We will in a minute if we don't hurry up and save them.
Stop waffling and go save your husband.
What?
Wait, how did he survive that?
No idea. They just did. They're the ones who live, innit? They've used the infinite health cheat.
Wait, how did he survive that? I don't understand. Can you rewind it?
I think he just went underneath them or something. I don't know where he went. I guess they broke his explosion? I don't know how he survived that.
I don't know.
They've used the infinite health cheat, babe. They're the ones who live.
Yeah, but I didn't think it should be we're the ones who cheat death. Not we're the ones who live. Maybe there's something, I don't know. You'd think in that small space as well, he wouldn't be able to hide.
Yeah, that didn't make sense to me. Trying to figure out my brain, but...
It's looking a little jaundiced.
Uncle Fu was right. You just have to hope. Deal was wrong.
Why do they always want to help them when they're about to die?
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Guess they're supposed to be always in denial. Until they realise, okay, I'm dying now. Time to be honest with myself. Oh, it was Rick climbing up there.
Oh, he's only got one hand. It's not like she can grab his other hand, is it? Oh, she pulled him up by his stump.
Oh, they're above the cloud, I guess. Even if I was above the thing, or I thought I was above the thing, I'd never take off the gas mask.
I know. They're the ones who live.
All casualties of the incident connected with the shocking revelations regarding all their operations and activities, the CRC voted unanimously for emergency oversight over the remaining forces of the CRM. Command hierarchies and layers of entry units did not participate in the atrocities perpetrated. Citizens are now free to leave at will, and the city will now welcome new citizens as they may arrive.
Managed to sort all that out then.
The military now in the council's hands, the CRM's priority has shifted beyond the CR's defense to now engage with, assist, and even airlift any survivor or community they may encounter.
Oh, she got her actual sword back. Hey, it's RJ and Judith.
It's really cute. Wouldn't they be a lot older than that? How long has she been gone? Like years?
She's been gone a couple years, I think.
They'd be a lot older than
2 or
that.
3 years. Not necessarily. RJ looks a lot older. I remember he was tiny before. They don't really know Rick. Even Judith doesn't know Rick that well.
Why are you so big?
How did they find out where they were? They think broadcast. There could be so many ways, I know, but because they're not at Alexandria.
The kids are, right?
Nah, they were in the Commonwealth. That's crazy. What was the last time? The last time he saw Judith, she was like
Tiny. mean?
When she was like a toddler. It was around when Carl died, right? But no, she was, I don't know, I can't remember, because it was season 9 when he had the white beard and that. He had the short hair before the bridge. Judith was like, I don't know if it was the same actress.
I think that is the same actress, isn't it?
No, it's the same actress that plays older Judith.
Yeah.
Baby, I don't know if it was, they've changed it.
I knew you were still out there.
I don't know if Rick has acted with this actress. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
I just never wanted you to feel alone.
I thought I was. And I realized I wasn't.
You got him back?
You told me to.
Where are they? Sorry, I know that's not the point at the moment, but
I think there's this does look familiar to like when Daryl was riding his bike at the end of the final episode of the final season.
So are they Alexandria or the Commonwealth?
I think it's around the Commonwealth, I'm going to imagine, but you won't know.
How did they find them?
You're the brave man?
He does look a lot older, from what I remember. He's got a new car.
And he's wearing Carl's hat.
But maybe you could call me Dad.
You just realise that there's like Shane's there, Laurie's there, and Rick, another part of Rick's there. Obviously Michonne is a bit there, and all of them, a bit of Shane's in her, well, so as Rick believes anyway. Bit of Shane's in her, Laurie's in her, his ex-wife, and obviously he's in RJ.
I believed.
And
I know it's a cute little ending and all that, but that reunion would be so awkward. It'd be a man that you didn't even know.
Yeah, that's why he's not. That's why like the acting's alright, because he's not like completely like. All he knows is stories Michonne's told him, I guess, and what Judith might have told him, and the other people like Carol and that, and Gabriel or whoever's there at the Commonwealth. Nice little cute ending. Didn't need anyone there. Don't need Morgan showing up like Rick with his stick.
Coming in a minute.
Look at the helicopters. Oh shit, they're like flying resources to everyone. So killing off the CRM literally just fixed the CRC.
Yeah.
The CRM was the ones that were fucking everything up, basically.
Apparently so.
They didn't make that so clear to me. Interesting. They could end it there. Because I really thought...
is there going to be another season?
I don't know. You said you think there's a season 2, but I didn't think that I keep saying Thorne. I didn't think that Beale guy was going to die. I didn't think that the CRM was going to get blown up like that, and Rick and Michonne will fix everything, and they would just get back to Judith so easy. Like, it just seemed a bit easy towards the end, didn't it?
I guess so.
I guess
they've only got 6 episodes in.
Well, they could have built up instead of like having scenes where they're always shagging and that, and having scenes where they're talking about philosophy of Jadis's life and Gabriel and that. They could have been building up to like how they're gonna, which wouldn't have felt so easy. I mean, it was good. It was good to see Rick back and everything, but
it might not even be finished yet.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be. It's just the episode inside. Okay. I do kind of want to watch this.
Public what the CRM does, like the bombing, whatever else they do. If we don't, who will? No one.
At the start of this episode, Rick and Michonne couldn't be closer, and it's just everything coming
this guy
together for the final reckoning.
It's this guy. This fucking guy is the one. I think it's his fault that The Walking Dead, for the past since season 4 or something, they just speak like they're doing poetry and riddles and that.
Find out what the CRM have been doing, and
I understood it when it was like they had 16 episodes to fill out. That's a lot of filler you need to put in there to get those episodes out, right?
I guess so.
But you've only got 6 and you're still doing that shit. How you got time? You know, season 1 is only 6 episodes, just like this. You know, isn't that crazy how much they got in 6 episodes? All those characters, all that development, Shane, everything.
Because they weren't waffling.
Yeah, there was way more characters to deal with, I think.
Destroy the information that Jadis has about Alexandria.
Beale made his own sacrifice. That, I think, instilled a real...
I didn't really get it. I got it now, and I think they already said it, but obviously I didn't catch it. But it made it feel like it wasn't the CRM was like in control of the whole thing. Like the civilians, everybody, all the people that tell the news that we saw at the end, they all listen to the CRM and they're like in charge, which it was kind of like that, I guess. But I didn't think it was as simple as kill the CRM and then fix the rest, and then they'll start doing the right things. I don't think it'll be that simple.
No, I think it's just about exposing them, right? There's obviously the CRM and then the CRC.
Which we didn't really. I didn't really.
They didn't
Obviously,
make
I
that
wasn't.
clear,
Maybe I didn't
did
pay
they?
attention. It's my fault. But
Well,
I
they
didn't.
didn't
I feel.
make it clear that there was
It
two
feels like it.
separate bodies.
Yeah, it just felt like it was all. It felt like Bill at one point was running the whole
thing.
Yeah, thousands and thousands of people, not just the army side of it. Which is why I didn't understand how Michonne and Rick alone were going to fix it all, which they did.
Pragmatism to Beale, to do what he had to do to bring the world back.
And this is where we find out that one man's vision for the future is despotic and wrong. What they're about to do at Portland is to pretty much gas everybody and most of the children as well. And it's born out of an idea that happened in season 2 with Shane.
I'm sorry.
Basically, it's about pruning the weak. This is the only way that you survive in this world. It's not natural selection, it's
Why did they get rid of
artificial
all the
selection.
A's then?
That's what I was just thinking in my head. They got
doesn't
rid of
make
all the
sense.
A's because they're strong or something. But I think they need to get rid of the A's up until this point, maybe. Because the A's,
weird.
because look at Rick. He's a
lovely, strong society.
Rick is like an A++. He's like an S class or whatever. So this is what happens when you bring in an A and it fucks up the whole plan. Rick's a perfect example of why you don't bring in A's because Rick and Michonne are A's. They fucked up the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll accept that.
Yeah. So then. Now, after they do their plan of gassing kids for some reason, they can
kids specifically.
They can start bringing in the A's, I guess, because they've already done what they wanted to do, which is gas the weak or something. But
The next leader in the next decade, that might be you.
Beale detects that Rick can't go along with him before Rick says anything.
We're not dead. You are.
The architect of this appalling dictatorship is dead. There's a power vacuum now, and Thorne will take it unless Rick
So
deals
weird
with this thing.
hearing
And then
With
also
his
the
normal
frontliners,
voice.
they have to
Andrew
get rid of
Lincoln's
this army
English
of
accent.
3,000.
It's
Still
mad.
get home, but not
I
yet.
bet it throws Americans off like
They
crazy.
both have the same instincts in that last episode.
They're both like right on par with each other.
Even
They
she
look
sounds
left to
different.
right. They're
Sorry?
right
Even
next to each
Michonne
other.
sounds
They just have
different
this
in her normal voice.
compatibility and they both
She
fit.
sounds a lot more feminine in real life.
Yeah, she does.
Like in the Walking Dead, she's like, she's got a more gruff
to
voice.
this realm where they are driven in the exact same way and will go the exact same lengths that most people would not go.
Rick and Thorne are kind of mirror images of each other. They've had a similar journey. But Thorne and Michonne are, even more mirror images because Thorne gave up. Michonne never gave up.
In a dead world, love is dead.
Maybe in another life, they would maybe have been friends. But in terms of Michonne's state of mind, Thorne is just a part of something that Michonne wants removed.
These are two people that were separated by time and space and circumstance in a world where it's impossible to go a few miles without experiencing danger. And they found each other.
She knew. She said, I just kept feeling that you were still out there needing help, needing me. And he was. That type of connection that just never died between them is epic.
You're not stuck anywhere. I'm not stuck either. We can make this whole damn world ours if we want to.
What Denai and myself and Scott and all the people involved in the writer's room wanted to do is to give a story that felt complete, that was heightened, that each episode felt like its own kind of film. When I woke up in the hospital bed all those years ago, it's one continuous story that began with a man waking up 3 weeks into the apocalypse, half dead, looking for his family. And his family obviously became this apocalyptic family, the people that they collect along the way. And I wanted the reunion. And then I love the Shawshank Redemption finish, which is get them together, see the emotion, and then pull away into a God's eye view.
That last image, it's the visual expression of them making the whole world theirs, if they want to, and they did.
I knew it, Dad. I
I'm glad we saw this. I thought we weren't going to see this.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to see that either.
Because I needed to see that to know that, okay, he's back. But what are they going to do now then?
That's it. End of a complete story.
Is that it? Is that the end of The Walking Dead Forever? I know they're doing this weird Carol thing now. Did you see a bit of it last night when I was watching it? Like this, it's like Carol's looking for Daryl. Is that necessary? I don't know. We haven't watched the Daryl one, and we haven't watched the Maggie and Negan one, which apparently takes place post this, actually.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, but I don't know if they know Rick's back. I think she left, and then maybe Rick comes back, and then she's going to come back or whatever. And then we know that Morgan in Fear the Walking Dead is trying to find Rick as well. What I thought they should do is just do one more season of the main series. It doesn't have to be 20,000 episodes. 10 episodes is nice, I think. 10 episodes, maybe, of a final season where they... But then I thought they would, like, destroy the CRM in those 10 episodes. But they've already destroyed the CRM in 5 seconds.
I'm still a little bit confused as to where the kids are at. Where are they?
I'm guessing, I guess it's just, not Alexandria, probably
So now
around
Rick's got to go to the Commonwealth now.
and see everybody. Eugene's going to find out Rosita's dead, and Michelle's got to find stuff out herself. She doesn't, he's going to find out Daryl's gone to France for some reason. Maybe Carol's gone to look for him.
Oh my god.
So he won't see Daryl and Carol. We've got to see their reunion next.
Oh god.
I don't know, apparently there might be a Daryl season 2 or something. I've heard. I don't know.
Why didn't they just keep The Walking Dead going then?
Yeah,
it just seems so ridiculous.
It's just like messy now.
To break it all up into individual.
My brain is like messed up from it all. What's your overall review of, or overall thoughts, final thoughts of the Ones Who Live season? All 6 episodes. What was that?
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was fine.
Yeah, it was fine.
And you know when somebody says I'm fine, it's just meh.
Yeah.
Fine.
Just content.
Yeah, it's just, there was nothing amazing, but
I enjoyed Okafor's
bad.
character. I wish he lasted a bit longer.
Yeah.
I wish, it was really, the first few episodes were really gripping.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it was cool to see Rick back, cut his arm off, seeing him, what he was doing all those few years, you know.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It starts, ironically, when Rick and Michonne got back together, it starts to slow down a bit of all the love stuff. I know they had to establish how much they miss each other, which makes sense, but I feel like one episode, they could have done that in one episode, you know. They didn't need all these moments of them constantly making love, like one episode would have been fine for that, and then we get back to the action, back to the story, back to the, you know.
I don't think they told the story that well.
Yeah, I wish we had more about
maybe it's
Bill.
just us. Maybe we missed something.
Yeah, like I don't
know.
There's a lot of, you know, they always teach us when I was studying media and stuff. They always taught you about show don't tell. And I think with Scott Gimple, what he does
is tell.
He's tell too much, and not only does he tells in this like weird poetic, like Shakespearean way, which is like the sun and the stars and the moon, they don't glow when off the ocean sea, and like it's just all these metaphors. Just tell the story.
Especially when we've only got 6 episodes.
You only got 6 episodes.
Hit the nail on the head.
Just like Okafor said it straight. They wrote him right. It was like CRM needs to change. Didn't mess about. That we got it. Okay, we want CRM to change. He killed his wife, died or whatever, because he went to go bomb all these places or whatnot. We got all that. Like, why don't we just do that kind of storytelling?
Just tell the story.
Just tell the story.
Tell us the story.
We don't know much about Bill apart from his, you know, Shakespearean backstory.
I still don't understand why they wanted. So they wanted to kill everyone to rebuild.
Yeah,
but they had people there to. They had people there to help them rebuild anyway.
Yeah.
So what was killing everybody going to do?
Well, he said that in 14 years the whole world's going to end or something. But I don't understand.
So you want to make the population less?
I don't ever got that. But I have to watch.
I feel like
I'm not saying the show's bad for that. But what I'm saying, maybe I missed something. I wasn't paying attention.
I think we missed
sometimes
maybe
I don't pay
we're
attention.
Stupid.
Maybe we're stupid. Let us know in the comments if we're stupid.
No, don't encourage that.
Yeah, encourage it. Like, say us we're dumb fucks if you want to. But I will look at some videos and maybe they can explain it to me because I feel like I missed something.
Yeah, I feel like I missed
That's what I mean. Like, the CRM's motivation was a bit messy for me.
Yeah.
Like, unless I missed something. I don't know. But I'm glad Rick and Michonne got back to RJ and Judith at the end. And I wonder what the future holds for The Walking Dead. It'll be interesting to see.
That's it. I'm done.
You're done. We should have watched Daryl Dixon, but you don't even want to watch that, do you?
No.
Yeah, I feel you.
Not if it's
I've watched the first episode.
As messy as this. This was messy.
Yeah.
It was fine, but it was messy.
Yeah.
I liked Rick and Michonne, though. They have really good chemistry.
Yeah, they do have good chemistry.
And their bits weren't so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good, those bits.
Jadis, I don't even know how she became
She became such a big secondary main villain thing. That was crazy. Can't believe it. But what we might do next is, if Walking Dead season 12 comes out, where everyone finally gets together, Daryl, Carol, Morgan, we might go back and check out the other stuff, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't think that'll happen. I think it's...
So there's just going to be all these little spin-offs over and over. They can't do a Rick and Michonne season 2. They literally ended it. I think...
Well, they can.
They
It'll
could.
just be even messier than this one.
Well, yeah, but what are they going to fight? They literally just... The CRM are good now. They might as well live. They might as well live in the CRM. There'll have to be a new villain again. Fight each other. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I didn't think it would end like that. It's kind of crazy. I feel like they probably wanted to do like season 2, 3, 4 and that. But Andrew Lincoln was like, nah. Yeah. Even the way he was talking there, he was like, I wanted that scene. And he was like, we started at the hospital and then we ended. Like, you can tell he just wanted to get...
It was done for him.
He wanted to just close that chapter, I think. So maybe we won't see it again. We might not see him again, I don't know. Unless they drop that money in his bank, we might not.
Money talks.
Anyway. That's our reaction to the final episode in our season review of The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live. If you like to give a like, subscribe, hit notifications, and yeah, we'll see you again. Peace.
Peace up.
Bye.
Big town.